About Mullen Automotive, 62 cents now at the time of this video, and I alluded to it in videos last week, really specifically talking about Mullen. And we're Mullen about 10 days ago now, I think August 11th, had the reverse split, and shortly after the reverse split, or almost obviously immediately after the reverse split, Mullen did go to $1. I think it was at like $1.03 or even $1.08. And then has since fallen back here below $1 again, 62 cents at the time of this video. Trading volume is down massively compared to the average trading volume that we had been seeing for about a month straight. We were seeing $100 million in trading volume. It seemed like every single week or every single day we were seeing massive amounts of trading volume here on Mullen. But yeah, I just wanted to get into an update here on Mullen for the Monday. Again, Monday, August 21st. There is some good news. I mean, with good news with Mullen, it is news. But let's just get into this. Going to share my thoughts and opinions. Again, not financial advice, simply just entertainment, educational purposes only, and really just my opinion here on Mullen stock. So I'm not recommending buying this stock, but not recommending putting this stock on your watch list either. But let's get right into it. So Mullen, you can see here, Mullen's first production vehicle rolls off assembly line. I guess this is some good news to a degree, right? Mullen production vehicles roll off assembly line. The Mullen 3 commercial class 3 cab 4 EV chassis truck starting at $68,000 MSRP. It was produced in Tunica, Mississippi. So there is, you can see here, David McCree, we have been true to our commercial class 3 production commitments and have now achieved a significant milestone in the first trucks rolling off the line. Mullen will be gradually ramping up production rate through the balance of this calendar year. Once full acceleration has been achieved, Class 3 production capacity at the Tunica facility is currently planned at 3,000 vehicles annually per shift. As electric vehicle adoption rates increase, Mullen plans to add a second shift for Class 3 production, which will increase capacity to 6,000 total vehicles per year. So this is good news, right? I think when you talk about production milestones happening, with any automobile company, specifically in the EV space, and for specifically a company like Mullen, who has been battered down, just in general, right? I think this is good news, right? I think for someone like myself who is bearish, or just has to have somewhat of a bearish outlook on Mullen, this is some decent news here. Here's a video. I'm gonna play this with no sound because it is kind of loud, but just skip through this here. Kind of in a previous video, I think about how the PR that Mullen releases just needs to look a little bit better. And I mean, this isn't the best, but it definitely is a little bit better here. You can see the Mullen Class 3s here being built. Have given high fives, right? So again, rolling off the assembly line, it's good to actually see the truck in person, in my opinion, to actually see it out, in physical shape and form, not just be talked about. So yeah, this is good news. This is good news in my opinion. Here's an uncut video. I think this is from someone, Pracbar369 on Twitter, right? I guess this is just kind of what the back end looks like. Now, I'm not familiar with trucks in general, like, commercial trucks like this, but I mean, looks pretty good to me. Like, it honestly does. And I just want to keep it 100 truthful with you guys on how I'm feeling. So like, if I'm just, looking at Mullen from an exterior point of view, and again, I'm not like a holder of Mullen, obviously, I am heavily interested in the stock myself, but I mean, this looks all right. Like, honestly, like, truthfully, it looks all right, you guys. This isn't something that I think has come out and it should put a negative taste in anyone's mouth. I think it should be somewhat positive that we are getting this type of content specifically from Mullen on the Class 3 and just kind of where we're at with the production on it. Here's another tweet here too as well. MRS, let's see if this video, I guess this is the Mullen, the super fast car that they have, right? I guess it's at the Strikingly Different tour. Again, don't know how long as far as a prototype goes, which prototype this is in the process, but I don't know in the process, but I mean, for this to be out, this is just the negative thing I have to say, I guess, for this to be out and about at the Strikingly Different tour, and this is the interior. I mean, it's pretty crazy, right? Like, there's a zip tie right here in regards, like, somewhere right here, and I mean, this just doesn't look attractive, right? But I don't know, that's what I'm saying. Like, I don't know personally, like, the time frame in what it takes to like fully develop like a car's interior for a prototype, or how long specifically Mullen's been working on this car. So keep that in mind. But again, nonetheless, very interesting, and I definitely don't think this is an attractive interior for any car, let alone the top of the line EV that Mullen is apparently supposed to be offering. And then the last thing I wanted to share was, this is the gold Mullen 5. Now, to be honest with everyone, I mean, this looks like a nice car. Like visually, from an exterior point of view, this looks like a car that if you saw it on the street, you would wonder, what car is that, right? I feel like general consensus is that this is Mullen's best looking car, right? The Mullen 5. I believe it's probably somewhere in the crossover SUV type of range, and I mean, it does look good. It really does look good from an exterior point of view, and I did want to share that with you guys because, I mean, this is coming from the strikingly different tour. So this is the first time we're really seeing, just investors or, holders or whatever it may be, people that are interested in Mullen just from the automobile side of itself, actually see these cars in person. And again, this car does look good. And so obviously this is further along on the pipeline as far as development than the fast car. I think this RS. But I do want to mention that this car does look good to me. It does look very nice from an exterior point of view. So that's really all I have. I guess you could say generally this is a better news type of day here for Mullen overall. But overall, down at 61 cents after hours. So, I want to reiterate that I'm not recommending you put this stock even on your watch list, but nonetheless going to continue to cover this stock here. Significant retail interest in this stock in general. So let me know in the comments below, you guys, how you feel about Mullen, MULN. Drop a like on this video, hit that subscribe button, and as always, have a great day.